Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Please sit.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Please say after me. Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayam Udiraye
Tato Jayam Udiraye
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavatir Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Hare Krishna. So first of all, special gratitude and thanks to Geeta Mai for inviting me here to speak about Lord Krishna's eternal song. What is Geeta? Song. What is Bhagavad? Of God. So what is Bhagavad Gita? Song of God. That song of God is accepted by everybody in the world. Whether they are Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, Jehovah, Judaism, whatever you call, Zoroastrian, they accept Bhagavad Gita as a standard spiritual discussion. Baki, they may not accept Bhagavad and Upanishads and Puranas, but Bhagavad Gita, no doubt and no dispute. It's an eternally established spiritual literature. And the beauty of Bhagavad Gita is that Bhagavad Gita is directly spoken by the Lord. Rest other Puranas, Upanishads are discussions between great souls about the Lord. Like we have Upanishads, we have Puranas, there is philosophy, there is story, but all are discussions between two great people like Uddhava, Maitreya, Vidura, Yudhishthira, Narada Muni. There are dialogues, and their dialogues are recorded by Vyasadev, Veda Vyasa. He has recorded those discussions and they have come forward to us as Upanishads, as Puranas, as Itihasa, history, as Aranyaka, and many other things. So we are grateful to Veda Vyasa because Veda Vyasa took the pain to compile everything. Otherwise, in Kali Yuga, who remembers anything? Yesterday, what sabji you had in the afternoon, if I ask you, you will do like this 10 minutes. And last Sunday, what you had in lunch, impossible to remember. That is why all the knowledge is compiled by Vasudev in written form so that we can forget and we can refer again. You will be surprised to know in the Yuga before Kali Yuga or Yugas before Kali Yuga, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, there was no books, no literature written down. Everything was Shruti. Shruti means I speak, you hear. And you speak, you hear and you remember. So everybody is called as what? Shruti Dhara. One who does dharana of the Shruti, does not let it down, remembers everything what is spoken. But Veda Vyasa and Sri Krishna himself, they saw that in Kali Yuga nobody is going to remember anything. So if you want to remember anything, you write down. You write down and you read again. So what do we do in exam? We hear from lectures, and exam we revise. So revise from what? The books, the notebooks that we have taken down, and we revise. So Veda Vyasa wrote first Vedas. Veda Vistariti iti Vyasaha. One who is, his name is not Veda Vyasa actually. What is his name? Sri Krishna Dvaipayana. Sri Krishna, because he was dark color, he was called Sri Krishna. And Dvaipayana because he was born on the Dvipa, on an island, in between Jamuna. You know what is Mumbai's name? Sri Krishna Dvaipayani Kshetra. It is Mumbai's spiritual name, original Mumbai name. Because Veda Vyasa has performed tapasya here also, in Mumbai. Mumbai is a holy place. Now it is a financial hub and financial, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, राजधानी, capital of India. But originally it is the tapasya stali of Veda Vyasa. Because Sri Krishna Dvaipayana expanded on Veda, Veda Vistariti iti Vyasa, so Veda Vyasa. So he wrote one Veda into four. He divided Vistara, Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Atharva Veda, and Yajur Veda. Then he wrote Puranas, 18 Puranas. Then he wrote 108 Upanishads. Then he wrote Itihasa, history, Mahabharata. And Valmiki wrote Ramayana. So our literature contains everything. Mahabharata he meditated to write for 3 years, 3 Kali Yuga years. And everything was ready in his brain. Then he dictated. And then Ganesha wrote down. So we are grateful to Ganesh also. Because Vedavyas had needed time to think and compose. And Ganesh would write down everything. So in Mahabharata, the story of Kurukshetra comes, right? Pandavas, Kauravas. And in Mahabharata comes Bhagavad Gita. The speciality of Bhagavad Gita, again I repeat, that is spoken by Krishna directly. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. So, Geeta Mai had put some questions to me. That everybody, whatever happens in life, आमचे केल्यांतू म्हणटा ती ग्राचार, means grahachara. And it is explained in detail as your karma. Your karma you are suffering or enjoying. Somebody is born in rich families, karma is good, so he is born in rich family and enjoying life. And somebody is poor, then karma is bad, so he is suffering. Somebody has disease, somebody has not a beautiful body, not a beautiful body. Somebody has very beautiful body. Somebody's life is full of great education. May not be beautiful, but highly educated. 10 degrees, 5 degrees. Somebody's life is highly positioned. Lot of power, authority. So, how do we, when we get good position, good beautiful body, good education, nobody says why me only? When you win the Wimbledon title, they don't ask why me only? Why not my colleague goes in final with me? But when you suffer, you ask why me only? There was a great Wimbledon champion who won the Wimbledon title. And then he retired after some time. And after some time he got cancer. So he was on an interview on big television. So the interviewer asked him, don't you think why should you get cancer? So this is not my words, his words. He said, when I topped the Wimbledon, I became champion, I never asked why me only. Now when I got cancer, why should I ask why me only? I should be grateful for both. As I was grateful for the Wimbledon title, I should be grateful because God does not do anything bad. We feel it is good or bad as per our perception. How I think. If I am thirsty and you give me cold limbu sarbat, I feel wow, wonderful. But if I have cold and fever and you give me cold limbu sarbat, then I start sneezing more. I said, why you gave me cold sarbat? You should have given me hot tea. It's all how you feel, and you decide how you feel. It is good, then it is sukha, and if you feel bad, then it is dukkha. But the problem is, my dukkha can be your sukha. Suppose I want to stand first in my MBBS exam, and I stood second and you stood first. So it is your sukha but my dukkha. This is how the material world is. There is nothing absolute. When something happens, everybody is absolutely happy. No. There are people unhappy of the same thing and there are people happy. If it rains now in November, you will be very happy because it becomes cold. But a farmer will be very unhappy. He is about to cut his crop, rice, Mangalore, Kerala, about to cut rice, all dry, and it rains and it becomes all putrefied. So this karma is very complicated. Even Sri Krishna has said himself that karma is very complicated, difficult to understand. Today if you get a pain in the leg, you can't say because of which karma I got this pain. You cannot tell. You will treat it, but you cannot tell because I had told lies 10 years back, I got a leg pain now. You cannot say that. So Lord Krishna himself says that the law of karma is very complicated. But let us understand from Bhagavad Gita in nutshell, what is this karma all about? Bhagavad Gita begins by Arjuna's argument, and then he stops. He says, okay, my Lord, I don't understand anything. Please, now I stop speaking. I become your disciple. You become my guru. No more friendship. You become guru. I become disciple. And let's discuss. Till that time, Krishna is not speaking anything. So when we speak everything and we become empty, then only Lord can speak. If you think you know and you speak, the Lord is quietly listening. You read Bhagavad Gita first chapter. Who is speaking? Only Arjuna Vacha, Arjuna Vacha, Arjuna Vacha. No Bhagavan Vacha. Because Arjuna has lot of things to speak. So Krishna is saying, you speak. When you are finished, I will speak. So one time you got frustrated. Said, my skin is burning, my hair is standing on the end, I am confused, I don't know what is good, what is bad, what is my duty, what is not my duty. Now I am totally confused. Everything becomes alright, everything becomes feels like wrong. So now enough friendship, you speak. So Krishna says, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava. You are speaking like a learned man, but actually you are speaking like a fool. You speak like big things, many reasons from scriptures. But actually, gata suna gata sumusya namu shochanti panditaha. You are lamenting for the dead and the living. That is not the sign of pandita. But you pose as a pandita. The first lesson he gives after that is, you are not this body, you are soul. This is the beginning of spiritual life. Then he goes on saying, Dehi nosmin yatha dehi kaumaram yavanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhiras tatra na muhyati. He says, the soul, that is you are not this body. Body is first small, then body becomes big, then body becomes middle-aged, then body becomes old, then body dies and you take birth again. Dehi nosmin yatha dehe kaumaram, yani young age. Yavvanam, kaumaram means childhood. Yavvanam means young age. Jara means old age. Tatha dehantara prapti, after that death and dehantara, new body. But these changes are taking place constantly. All of you were 1 year old one time. All of you are college students one time. And now all of you are at particular age. Body is showing differences now. But you are the witness. You are watching all the changes. You remember your college photograph, how you were young and beautiful and energetic. But it is said that dhiras tatra na muhyati, one who is learned, he is not bewildered by this change. He is not surprised. Oh, why I become old? Why should I become sick? I want to remain young. No, he knows that this is going to happen. First lesson. Then he says, you are saying I will not fight, but you have a duty to fight. Karmanyeva adhikarasti. You have adhikar to do your karma. Ma phaleshu kadachana. You have no right over the fruit. Fruit I will give. You have no control over fruit. Like today, Mai will give you gulab jamun and it should be digested well. I will eat 15 gulab jamuns. It should not have any problem. But that you can't decide. You may get loose motions. You can choose to eat 15 gulab jamuns, but result is not in your hand. He will eat 15, he may not get loose motions. I will eat 15, I will get high sugar and loose motions. So what is the duty? You have right to perform duty, but he said you have no right over the result. That is why don't stop doing activity. The third line, third part of the shloka is, because you are not having the control over the result, don't say I will not do only anything. Because I want control on the karma phala. If I am not having control of karma phala, I will not do karma only. No, Krishna says don't be attached to not doing your duty. You should keep doing your duty. Whether you get praise or hatred, whether you will get appreciated or no appreciation. Don't depend on that. Keep doing your duty. What is the best example of duty? Tell me. Daughter-in-law serving mother-in-law. You all know. You serve mother-in-law. Do you get appreciation? Very rarely you get appreciation. So what daughter-in-law says? Why should I serve mother-in-law? I have served for last 10 years. I am sacrificed so much. She doesn't say one good word about my service. But daughter comes and she gives water to her. Whole day she is praising. So what do we say? It is your duty to serve your mother-in-law. Whether you get appreciation or no appreciation. Perfect example of Bhagavad Gita, shloka. Karmanyeva adhikaraste. You have right to serve her. Don't expect any result. Because if you expect any result, you will be miserable. If you want to be happy, don't expect. Then you will be happy. You will be happy in doing the duty. Okay? Then he goes on explaining about karma phala, then karma sannyasa, and then jnana yoga, then bhakti yoga, and then lot of things are there. Bhagavad Gita is very deep science. A complete science at the end of which Arjuna had no questions remaining. He didn't say, oh Krishna, you didn't tell me that, you didn't tell me this. He said, Krishna, I have understood everything. I have no more questions now. That is why it is a complete science. If you come to a conclusion after reading Gita that you have no questions anymore, that means you understood Gita. There's some bar, na? There's some barometer, right? What is the barometer? Nashta moho spitir labdhva karishye vachanam tava. Now I will do whatever you say. My illusion has gone. My confusion has gone. I have understood my duty. I will do whatever you tell me to do. If you come to the conclusion, yes Krishna, I will do whatever you tell me to do, that means you understood Gita. If you listen to Gita and still do whatever you want to do, that means you have only heard Gita, not understood Gita. So now I will come to the point of karma. Now when we say Dehi nosmin yatha dehi, Dehantara prapti, that means there is life after death also. Life before death also. You are traveling from one body to another body. Now in Shanbhag family, then in Shonai family, then in Pai family, then in Talwar family, then in Maratha family, as per your stock of karma. So there are three things to be understood as per Bhagavad Gita. There are three kinds of karmas. One is karma itself, prescribed duty. You have many duties, right? You have a duty of a wife, you have a duty of daughter-in-law, you have a duty of a daughter. Tomorrow you will become mother-in-law, right? You become auntie, you become mother yourself, you become so many roles are there you play. You are already playing many roles. And some more you will play. You may become grandmother after some time. Then you have another duty. So those duties have to be performed. As per your position, situation, changing situation, you keep doing your duty. When you are a student, keep studying nicely. When you get married, keep your duties at home nicely. That is called as prescribed duties. Good work. Then there is something called as vikarma. Very simple to understand. Vikarma is bad things. Telling lies, stealing, harming others, and many other things are there. Looting people, doing harm to them. or killing others, killing animals and eating them, or taking intoxication, tobacco, cigarette, drugs, and so many things, alcohol. We know it's bad karma, weak karma, and there's something called as akarma. Akarma is duty done to please the Lord. How to understand this? I eat and you eat, but I eat only after offering Naivedya to the Lord. Last 40 years we are only accepting food which is offered to the Lord. I came here and told auntie, please give the plate to my wife, she will offer to Naivedyam, and then we will distribute. Because without offering Naivedya, we are not eating for last 40 years. Okay? So you eat maybe without offering, then that offering is karma. That eating is karma. And when I eat the same food after offering to Lord, it is a karma. What is the difference between karma and akarma? Karma gives to fruit, phala. You are bound by the phala. You can't choose. Whatever comes, you are bound by the phala. You have to go through. Maybe good experience, maybe bad experience. What can be there when you do karma? Either good experience will be there, sukha, or maybe dukkha. You have no choice, but you will get one of the two. The whole problem of our life is karma phala. We are all bound by karma phala. And karma phala, we have got a stock from last life. So maybe you were born in a very rich family. So you had a very good childhood, very opulent childhood. You enjoyed like anything. You went to foreign countries. You had nice toys to play with. You have vehicles to drop you in the school, and you have the best of schools, and everything was so nice. But when you became young and you got married, you also got married in a rich family. But after some time, the rich family's business collapsed, and they became paupers, and they had lot of debts. So your youth is not in rich condition. Then you become old and your son picks up the business, and again you become rich. But in the meantime, you get a disease, hypertension, diabetes, heart disease, this disease, cancer, so many things, accident happens to you. And then one day some disease happens to you, and then death comes in that disease. I gave a simple example to you. So what is all these things? Good thing, bad thing, good thing, bad thing, always coming up and down. Today morning good thing, evening bad thing, evening good thing, morning bad thing. What was good in the morning, same thing became bad in the evening. What was good in the evening became bad in the morning. Is it happening in life or not? Always happening in life. Nobody says that my whole life there was no misery, only sukha and sukha was there. It's what we want, but doesn't happen like that. So karma gives karma phala, and we are bound by that. A karma, when you do in connection, in offering to the Lord, does not give you fruit. You are not bound by the fruit of your action. That is what is Bhagavad Gita teaching us. Do a karma. That doesn't mean give up your karma. You be a housewife, you be a husband at home, you be a good businessman, you be an educated person, you be a doctor, you become a rich man, no problem at all. But whatever you do it for the pleasure of the Lord. Sam siddhir hari toshanam. Sam siddhi means the perfection of your work is to please the Lord. There is one slok in Bhagavad which says that whatever you do, if you don't please the Lord, all your work is useless. Because it will only give misery to you. It will only bind you. And when you do work, finally which will please the Lord, your life becomes successful. Why is it successful? What is called as success in life? Not that you become millionaire, not that you top your exam, not that you take Wimbledon title, not that you become expert cricketer in life. Successful life means at the end of this life you meet the Lord. You get moksha. You attain the Lord. Even if you are richest, happiest person in the world, when you die, what happens to your riches? Do you carry with you 1 rupee, 10 rupee, 1 crore, 2 crores? I have 100 crore, but at least let me carry 1 crore. Can you carry anything? Can you carry your beautiful body? No. Can you carry your education with you? Oh, I am PhD this time. Next time also I will take birth as PhD only. I am doctor this life. Next time also I will take birth as doctor. No, again I have to go to KG. Maybe different school I have to go, different language. So, success is not that you work hard and become very rich. Success is not when you work very hard and become very famous or become very powerful. Success is in connecting with the Lord. Because when you connect with the Lord, you start getting free from your karma phala. And our whole problem in life, with all of us, with the richest person in life, with the famous person in life, with you and me also, the only problem is karma phala. Because we are all either enjoying the good fruits of our karma or we are suffering from the bad fruits of our karma. And nobody talks about good karma and enjoyment. Everyone talks about only bad karma and suffering. And you tell me, who is in this world who has taken birth who is not suffering? Anybody who is not suffering? Everybody is suffering. So then what is success? Even though you are suffering or not suffering, you remain connected with the Lord. Do activities which are connected to the Lord. I am a doctor. I earn money. I am not a poor man. I have a position in a hospital. I am running 14 hospitals as director. I am a trustee. I have authority. I have position. I have a lot of work to do. I do pravachans. I do yatras. I speak Bhagavad Gita. I speak Bhagavatam. I speak pravachans. They are coming on YouTube and social media. So lots of work is happening. But if I do any work which is not in connection with the Lord, please listen carefully. Even now, after 40 years of being into this, if I do something now which is not connected with the Lord, I only invite miseries in my life. As long as I now remain connected in all my activities with the Lord, I will only bring happiness in my life constantly. Everyone wants to know how to become constantly happy in life. What are we looking for? Anandamayo bhyasat. Everyone being the spirit soul, being the part and parcel of the Lord, being Lord's part, is looking for happiness. Because Lord is Ananda, Satchidananda, Swarupam. Satchidananda Rupam is the definition of the Lord. And we are Mamaivansho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. We are eternally Lord's part and parcels. Mamaiva Amsha, Mama Eva Amsha. You are my Amsha. Because we are His Amsha, we are also looking for happiness. And looking for happiness is not bad. That is our nature. That is Lord's nature, that is your nature. But looking for happiness apart from the Lord is a problem. Why we are suffering? Because we are looking for happiness independent of the Lord, selfishly, of our own purpose, nothing to do with the Lord. The Lord says you can do whatever you want, but result you will suffer accordingly. If the child eats dirt, he will have those motions. If the child eats clean food, he will be healthy. Choice is yours. Still, my mother will give good food, but the child will go and eat dirt in the garden. And doctor will say, what is happening? I am giving medicine to you, he is not getting well because he is eating dirt. That is your choice. So it's very simple. If you want to be happy in life, first understand Bhagavad Gita. You may be, Arey, Bhagavad Gita, we don't have time to read Bhagavad Gita. But if you don't have time to read Bhagavad Gita, then your choice is to become suffering. Bhagavad Gita means if you have taken birth as human being, you must study Bhagavad Gita. If you have taken birth as human being and not studied Bhagavad Gita, I am sorry to say, life has gone waste. Because Bhagavad Gita is philosophy of your and my life. It concerns you and me. It solves your problems in life. It gives answers to all your questions. We have many questions, we are all suffering, confused. Bhagavad Gita gives clear, enlightened path, gives you full knowledge how to conduct your life as a child, as a young man, a young woman, as a middle-aged man, as an old man, as an old lady. At the time of death, what to do, what not to do also is given in Bhagavad Gita. When you are a grahastha, what to do also is given in Bhagavad Gita. When you are a brahmachari, alone, single student, what to do also is given. When you are a proper grahastha, what are duties of your life as a grahastha is also given. When to renounce, when to give up everything is also given. What is the right time, when the duty of family should end. Everything is given. Every single thing what you want to know, what you should know is given in Bhagavad Gita. That is why we are fortunate to be born in Sanatana Dharma. Because in our life in India, Bhagavad Gita is known to everybody. We don't read it now, but we know Bhagavad Gita. Krishna spoke to Arjuna. But if you read, I can guarantee you, whatever age you are in today, I guarantee you, happiness will start in your life right at that time. Why there is unhappiness? Why there is misery? Because of ignorance. Because ajnana. Because of ajnana, avidya, ignorance, there is suffering. When you come to know, when you are enlightened, there is no suffering. What is enlightenment? That I am part and parcel of Krishna. I belong to Him. I am not an ordinary personality. I belong to Him. He is my father. Aham bija pratapita. That is the first happiness, to know that I am Krishna's son. Suppose a street boy who is an orphan, who is begging, wood polishing, comes to know he is son of the richest man in India. Isn't that first also happiness? Oh, I don't need to beg anymore. I don't do any wood polish. I am a son of the richest man in India. That knowledge is the first beginning of happiness. But then he continues to do wood polish, doesn't go to his father. Then suffering continues. So knowledge means you get knowledge, you become happy and act on the knowledge. What is the meaning of acting on the knowledge? Going to the father. Knowing that he is my father, no more wood polish, no more station living, go to my father and start living there. Then you know further, my father does steel business, my father does this business, that business. Then you learn it and you start acting on it. Then money will start coming in your life. Then further happiness will come. So ignorance is the first root cause of unhappiness. Knowledge is the beginning of, I will not say knowledge is the end of happiness, because knowledge you may have and you may not act on knowledge. Like you may know you are a rich man's son or daughter and you still don't go and connect with your father, then misery continues. Knowledge is there but action is not there. So knowledge and action as per the knowledge. And when that knowledge is connected with the Lord, then the real happiness will come. You know what is our real desire? I will tell you. You may not even know. I will tell you. The real desire is to be happy even in the miserable condition. Somebody will say, "Hey madam, you are going through so much, but see, always she is smiling. What is the secret? Madam, tell me what is the secret? You are having so many problems, your son died, your business collapsed, you have disease, but I see you always smiling. Madam, please tell me, what is the secret of your happiness?" And madam will say, "You want to hear?" "Yes madam, I want to hear, please tell me." He says, "I am always connected with the Lord. That is why I can be happy in the middle of misery also." Now we are on which floor? 11th floor, right? Suppose on the ground floor there is a bomb blast and there is a fire. On 11th floor you will be happy or unhappy? Seeing down you will be unhappy. But you will say, "Thank God I am on 11th floor." But if you are on the ground floor, you stay on 11th floor, but you are coming from office and entering the building and there is a fire that time. Then you are very unhappy. Because you are there where the suffering is there. But when you are above the suffering, suffering is not touching you. You can nicely stand on gallery and see, take video also and send it on YouTube also. Give first hand report of the bomb blast or the fire on ground floor. But why you are happy? In one sense, because you are above the suffering level. So what is the secret of happiness? The suffering is there, but you don't remain on the level of suffering, you rise above that. In our language, spiritual language, you say transcend. Transcend means cross over. Don't just remain there. It's very easy to say how to remain there. How to go above that? You asked me for solution, right? How to solve? How to solve the karma mystery? The first simple solution when Sri Krishna is giving in Bhagavad Gita, he says, "My name is not different from me. And when you chant my name, you start getting washed off of your previous karma. That means a rich poor man doesn't become rich next day. So his poor man karma is finished, so now immediately he become rich. No, like that. It means you start becoming spiritually happy. Happy within yourself, not happy without. If things change outside, you become unhappy. Things are favorable to you outside, you are happy. That means your happiness is depending on the external situations. Now we are talking about happiness within. When you get happiness within, you don't get affected by changes outside the world, outside you. Now, suddenly something happens here, AC goes off, and all something happens, then I become immediately affected by that. But Bhagavad Gita is telling you to go within, journey within. Now we are only journeying outside, looking here, looking there, eyes, ears, everybody looking outside and tasting something. But Bhagavad Gita is teaching us to go within, because there is a storehouse of happiness within. So who is there within? Sri Krishna is himself there within. What is his form within? As Paramatma he is within. He is living in everybody's heart as Paramatma. But he is also a person outside as Krishna, with Dvibhuja, playing Murli, wearing Pitambara, wearing peacock feather. He is a person also. But that person is dwelling in each and everybody of us as Paramatma. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan iti Shabdyate. The ultimate truth can be realized in 3 levels. One is Brahmeti, that means I see the Parabrahma Tattva everywhere, in living and non-living also. I see everywhere the Lord. That is called Brahma Darshana. Then I see the Lord is also localized. It's in my heart also. Not only in my heart, in your heart also. In cat's heart also, in dog's heart also, in bird's heart also. In everybody's heart I see. That is second level of Darshana. And third level of Darshan is Bhagavan iti Shabdyati. I see him as a person independent of Brahman and Paramatma. So that is the purpose of life. Athato Brahma Jigyasa. To inquire into the Brahman is the purpose of life. If you become human being and don't inquire who am I, who God is, where God is, what is my connection with him, how to develop connection with him, how to develop relation with him, how to serve him, how to purify my existence, how to connect myself to the Lord. If we don't ask this question and we only ask where is the money, where is the happiness, where is good food, where is good clothing, where is good respect, where is good enjoyment, then you will end up in misery only. Because when we endeavor karma, when we do endeavor separate from the Lord, there is happiness in the beginning, but lot of misery in the end. The type of enjoyment or suffering that you get from the work done independent of the Lord, as I told you, karma. When you do work independent of the Lord, there is happiness in the beginning, but suffering in the end. Very simple example again I'll give you. Jalebi. You love jalebi. Are you hungry also? Perfectly fine. You eat 1 jalebi. You will be very happy. You eat 2 jalebis, very happy. 3 jalebis. We have to drink some chas in between. Tak. To have more jalebis. But after some time, you love jalebi. Jalebi is the best. Fried in ghee. Best of organic sugar. Pak is there. But if you eat 20 jalebis, what will happen? That will cause misery to you. You will say, no more jalebis. You will say, Anu, best jalebi. Opas melna, best jalebi. एक घेऊ येतं आणि घेतल्याने पोंकू जाता, उत्कट जाता. So is something wrong in jalebi? No, jalebi is same. You had first one, you were very happy. But anything material, in the beginning happiness, later on misery. I can give many examples like that. But I'm trying to make you understand. But when you begin the service to the Lord, like japa, very troublesome. Nidata, feel sleepy, you don't feel like doing, you feel lazy, you want to give it up. Why 2 hours per day? Why not 5 minutes a day? But you go on doing, you get taste. Then you can do 1 hour, then you can do 2 hours, then you can do 3 hours, then you want to do all time only, whole day you will want to do chanting. This is our experience, I'm telling you. When you began, very difficult. Difficult to get up in the morning, difficult to concentrate, difficult to focus, difficult to dedicate. So many difficulties. But we are advised, keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. So beginning, trouble. You do MBBS, want to do MBBS? So much hard work is there to get admission, to give NEET examination, to go number, then you do rounds of examination, go to Kolhapur to see, go to Meerut to see, go to Vidarbha to see, and you finally settle down in Kanpur. And then again there is hard work of first MBBS, second MBBS, third MBBS, so much hard work, so many exams, so many things. But after all that trouble, one day you become doctor. And now no more studies. You practice, you see patients, you make money, you become famous, you become rich, you become everything. So in the initial stage, lot of trouble, lot of hard work. Result may not be there in first MBBS. Nobody will take patients to you in first MBBS. You have to wait till final MBBS pass out, do internship, then people will come to you. That too also scared. They will first confirm whether a good doctor or not doctor. Then they get good result, and then you get settled, and then number of patients will come in more to you. So initially trouble, later on happiness. Then immediately you get a good car, big house, and you have good respect. People will do salam to you, will touch your feet. You are like God only, my sir. Doctor, you are like God only. Spiritual life is something like that. Initially, it is explained in scriptures, initially like poison, later on like amruta, nectar. Material life is initially like nectar, later like poison. Sorry to say, I'll ask you, when you were about to get married, now engagement is done and marriage is going to be after 6 months. I think the happiest period of life was those 6 months. I'm getting married, I'm getting married, I'm getting married. Everybody, 26 January, my marriage date, everybody is happy. Then you get married, you become very happy. After 1 year, there is no charm. After 2 years, why I got married? After 3 years, why I got married to you? That day, we say, the biggest of happiest day of my life. After 3 years, we'll say, that day was the most dark day of my life. And then many people don't say it. Because if you say it, it's like a embarrassment. If I say, suppose, I'm very unhappy in my married life. It's below dignity for me, right? Hey, you're a doctor, you're this, you're that. But I can't, my ego will not allow me to tell you that I'm very unhappy in my marriage. I'm doing big business and I want to show that I'm so successful and happy, but I'm getting a lot of losses. I'll not tell you that. Because it's below my dignity to tell you. So many people can't face the truth. They hide the truth. They suffer by not telling the truth, but they all are suffering. So wise people will accept that I am suffering in my life. Because you need boldness, you need guts, you need courage to accept that I am suffering. There is suffering in life. When you accept that, then you find solution. If you are sick and people tell you, go to doctor, say, no, I'm all right. If you don't accept that you are sick, you can't go to doctor. If you can't go to doctor, you will not get cured. Simple. To go to doctor, you have to first be humble to accept that I am suffering. Yes, I have got cold, I have got fever. I need a doctor. And then you go to doctor, that is your humility. You are accepting that I am sick. Otherwise, say I am a he-man. Nothing happens to me. I don't get anything. Nothing worries. I don't have to go doctor. Then what will happen? Your disease will get complicated. So beginning of happiness is humility. To accept that I am suffering. I need solution. Then knowledge will come from Bhagavad Gita to you. You accept the knowledge and don't stop there. Act on that knowledge. Whatever is told in Gita, start following. Don't just study philosophy and keep giving lectures and you do PhD in Gita. There are many PhDs in Gita in Western world, but they don't believe in Krishna as God. But they are PhD in Gita. From Oxford, from many universities. They will say, and they will have cigarette in the mouth and they say, I am PhD in Gita. I can give 10 hour pravachan on Gita. But that Krishna is not God. He is an immortal person. So what is the meaning of that? That knowledge of PhD of Gita is useless. Till knowledge is applied to the life, it has no meaning. Bole taisa chale tyachi vandavi paule. What Tukaram Maharaj said. One who speaks and does the same thing as what he speaks is worshipable. So we speak on Gita, but don't follow Gita. I give lecture here on Gita, and then you find me drinking alcohol in the evening or smoking after I go on the down. I take taxi and start smoking. Will you believe my lecture? No. When my lecture will be effective, when whatever I speak, you see me following that, it will be effective on you, and you will be inspired to follow that, whatever you heard. So simple solution to our karma. We are coming from many lifetimes. Please don't think that you are coming only from one lifetime. Scriptures tell us, even Gita tells us that we have traveled long distance. You know how many lakhs of life we have taken? 80 lakhs of lives we have taken. That means Jalaja Navlakshani, 9 lakhs of underwater species. Then you have taken birth as trees. Then you have taken birth as animals. Then you have taken birth as birds. And after 80 lakhs of such lifetimes, you have been given the opportunity of a human life. And there are 4 lakhs of types of human beings. From us till Brahma, all are into 4 lakh species. Brahma also is a Manava Jati only, but he is supreme most Manava. And we are on earth Manava. So, we have been traveling from many lifetimes. In every life of a bird or a tree or a fish or a mammal, what are we doing? Looking for happiness, trying for happiness. Ahara nidra vayamaitunam. Trying to enjoy sex, trying to enjoy food, trying to enjoy sleep, trying to defend, run away, but looking for happiness only. Sense gratification, indriya trupti. But in the process, a lot of karma is accumulated. Then you take birth as human being. And what is the purpose of giving human birth to us? Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. To inquire about the truth. In animal life, can the bird inquire who is Krishna? What is Bhagavad Gita? Can birds come and sit here for my pravachan? Can dog come and sit in my pravachan? No. They are not equipped for that. But as a human being, you have the intelligence to understand. If you want to understand, you can understand. Right? Even if one is a beggar, uneducated person, he can understand the principles of Bhagavad Gita because that capacity is given to you in the human brain. Our brain is equipped to understand spirituality, to become understanding the truth. But we don't do that and do anything else, then what happens? In human life, the karma starts getting accumulated. In this life, whatever you do is not going to be unaccounted. Whatever you do is all going to be accounted. If a dog kills a cat, there is no karma because they are lower species of life. If the Garuda kills some fish or snake and eats, no karma. It is very interesting to know. But human being, if you and me do something, we are not free. You have to think about it before doing it. You have to think about Sada Viveka Buddhi, Sad Asada Viveka Buddhi. This is good or this is bad. You have to think about it. And one voice will speak from within to you. Don't do this is very bad. My friend is telling me, drink alcohol, one peg. But my heart is telling me, don't drink, it is not good. That is called as Sada Asada Viveka Buddhi that Krishna has given you as a human being. And he has also given you capacity to understand. If we understand and change our karma into akarma, then there is no bondage. Then what will happen? If you keep on doing akarma, at the end of this life, you will not come back again. Yad gatva nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. Krishna is saying in Gita. If you qualify to come to me by doing a karma, you will not come back again in the material world to suffer birth and death. Yad gatva na nivartante. Nivartante means returning. Tad dhamam paramam mama. If you reach my dhama, I will make sure that you will not come back again. But you have to make sure that you come back to my dhama. It is your choice. It is your choice now. Your lifestyle should indicate to me, Krishna says, that you are coming to me. You want to come to me. If I see a 12th boy studying very hard in NEET, then I know he wants to become doctor. And then I see not watching television, not watching social media, day and night, going to class and studying, then I know you will get admission. So looking at your life now, you can understand what can be the future. I mean, not guaranteed, but you can at least understand that this guy is hardworking, he may get into medicine. But if I see a 12th person wants to become a doctor, but always on the social media, WhatsApp and YouTube and time pass and seashore and going here and there, and I say, what? I want to become doctor. So what about studies? No, I am going on the seashore. So you know, he will not get admission. That much common sense all of us have. Similarly, when Lord will see your life, my life, his life, her life, the Lord will come to know he wants to come to me or he doesn't want to come to me. Is it very simple? If I understand looking at the boy, he's going to get admission or not, will the Lord not understand looking at you and me? Please understand, Lord is very powerful, supreme intelligence, Parama Buddhi, storehouse of all Buddhi, all knowledge, all beauty, all strength, all power, everything is there in the Lord. And He is watching us every single day. What is your thought? What is your action? What you want to do? What you don't want to do? Everything Lord knows. What we need is only one sadhu in life, one santa in life, one rishi in life. If you are in touch with the sadhu, he will keep guiding you. Do this, do this, do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And every time you have confusion, you go to him, ask a question. And what that rishi is called? Guru. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. He says, oh Arjuna, go to a guru. Tad vidhi pranipatena, surrender to him. Pariprashnena, ask him questions. Serve him, sevaya. Upadekshanti te jnanam. That person will give jnana to you. Why? Jnaninas tattvadarshina, because he has seen the truth in his life. He has explained to you what is the truth. So that is called spiritual life. That is called path of liberation from miseries, path of liberation from bondage of karma, path of suffering, path of liberation from sufferings of karma, karma phala. No one wants to suffer from karma phala. But the only way to come out of the bondage of karma phala is to serve the Lord. How to serve the Lord? Now, we are going to all serve you prasadam, right? So you have used your hand, you have used your brain, you have used your eyes to select items, to choose items, to plan, and you have made something, whatever number of items. Now you are going to offer it to Krishna and you are going to serve. So your buddhi, your mind, your senses, indriya, everything is engaged in service to the Lord. That is an art. Bhakti is an art. To engage all your indriyas in service to the Lord. Eyes want to see many beautiful things. A young man may want to see beautiful woman. A young woman may want to see beautiful man, handsome man. And there's an attraction of lust. But eyes are meant to see the Lord and to see things which are in connection with the Lord. Ears are meant to hear about the Lord, to hear the message of the Lord. That is the service of the ears, to hear the message of the Lord. We want to hear many things in life, right? Politics, gossip. We come here, we talk about all the difficulties in society, here, there, investment, everything. But why don't we come together and talk about the Lord? I went to Tirupati, you went to Badrinath. This year I went to have darshan. This year I went to this pravachan. I talked about this. I went to that temple, very beautiful darshan. I went to this festival. But usually you come to you tell me, even if you come for satsang and there is time, you come before time, what do you talk? All the panchadika of the world. All of you got to say, nakazalele. I mean, which is not required. But we keep time gossiping, talking, and waste our time. And then there is satsang. At the end of satsang, again we talk the same thing. We have to take the satsang seriously and include in your life. Then there will be change. What we want? We want transformation. We don't want only education. Only education will not help. We need transformation of the heart after the education. If I pass MBBS and never practice, only do steel business of my father. What is the use of doing MBBS? There are many people. They did MBBS for the sake of doing MBBS, and then they joined father's business, and then now they are CEO of the steel company and degree MBBS. What is important is education should make practical transformation in your life. By your education, if you don't develop attraction for the Lord, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam says that education is useless. Shrama eva hi kevalam. Na utpadayeta hi ratim. Shrama eva hi kevalam. What is the meaning of that? Na utpadayeta. If it does not create utpadana, it does not create happiness or attraction to the Lord. Na utpadayeta hi ratim. Ratim means attraction to the Lord. Shrama eva hi kevalam. It is a simply waste of labor. I think as human beings, we should not do any labor which is waste. Every labor, every hard work should get good happiness to you. And happiness should be such, it should not have a beginning and end. It should be long-lasting happiness. Krishna told Geeta in Geeta to Arjuna. He said, listen to carefully. Adyantu vantu kaunteya na teshu ramate buddha. O Arjuna, Buddha means Buddhiman. An intelligent person does not take interest in things which have beginning and end. Adi antu vantu kaunteya. The activities or things which have beginning and end. A wise man does not take interest in that. Then wise man takes interest in what? Wise man takes interest in things which have beginning but no end. Because your need as soul, as Atma, is in everlasting happiness. You and me and everybody else, even a dog and a cat, are looking for everlasting happiness. But we are not trying for the happiness in right place. We are looking for happiness in wrong place. If you lose a needle, suppose you lost a needle here, and it's all dark, and there is light. So you think light is there, I should search there. Will you find needle? Just because light is there, you can't find needle there. You will find needle where it is existing. It is when it fell down. You put torch and see when it fell down, then you will find needle. But we are all searching that needle in the light somewhere else. The Lord is saying, I am here, I am within you. Don't worry, don't look for happiness outside. Look for happiness inside. Look for happiness in me, not in material things. That is the message of Gita. You want happiness? You are a happiness seeker as a soul? Look for happiness in me, because all the source of happiness is within me, in me, and I am within you. But we are only looking outside and not looking inside. How to start looking inside? The first step is to chant the holy name of the Lord. Bhagavan Nama Smarana. Krishna says, I am name myself. Me and my name in Gita, he says, are not different. I am Japa himself. When you do Japa, I am there in Japa. When your Grahastha ashram, when your family life is centered in me, I am that Grahastha ashram. I am not different from your Grahastha ashram. I am there in everything what you do. But you do it for me, then I am your Grahastha ashram. He says, when you have children and make them devotees, that is me. That connection between you and your wife is me. Imagine, that's how you can bring Krishna in your life. Krishna says, you drink water, I am drinking water. So I am the taste of water. You want to experience Krishna now? The taste of water is Krishna. It will be different in Himalayas, different in Mumbai, different in Karkala, different in Udupi, different in Shorun in Kerala. But that taste of water is Krishna. And Krishna is not monotonous. Krishna is full of variety. He says, amongst the animals, I am a lion. Amongst the rivers, I am Ganga. Amongst the flowers, I am rose. Amongst the fruit, I am mango. And many more things. Read 15th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. He will tell you. Wherever you see spark of splendor, that is me. Wherever you see power, wherever you see opulence, that is me. I am the strength of the strong. I am the beauty of the beautiful people. I am the knowledge of knowledgeable people. I am the Atma of everything. So you tell me, if you are conscious, how can you miss Krishna? Tell me. You drink water every day. This is not true. He says, I am the taste of the food, what you eat. I am Anna, I am Parabrahma, for myself, Anna, myself. When you taste my prasad, you are tasting me only. So you tell me, if you are not favorable to Krishna, it is very difficult to remember Krishna. But if you are favorable to Krishna, it is very easy to remember Krishna. As much easy as drinking water, consciously. We drink water without conscious. We just drink to quench our thirst. But if you drink water and think that this taste of water is Krishna, you are with Krishna. I chant Hare Krishna. When I'm chanting Hare Krishna, I'm thinking, what is there for breakfast? What is there for lunch? What is that schedule in the office? And I'm chanting, but I'm not with Krishna. But I'm chanting the name of Krishna and I'm thinking of Krishna. I'm with Krishna. Krishna is with me. And Tukaram Maharaj says, Jethe Zatho Tethe Tu Maza Sangati Salavishi Hati Daruniya. Even you and me can experience that in this lifetime. Don't think this is a privilege of only Tukaram Maharaj. What he is saying? Wherever I am going, oh my Lord, you are with me. Jethe Zato Tethe Tu Maza Sangati. The next line, not just with me. Salavishi Hati Daruniya. You are holding my hand and walking with me, not simply with me. I can walk, she can walk with me separately, but we are holding hands and walking. I am holding your hand, you are holding my hand, and we are both leading each other, helping each other. So he says, Lord, you are not just walking with me, you are holding my hand and walking with me. That much of involvement of Lord in life, that Lord doesn't leave you. Why is he not walking with us? Because we don't want him to walk with us. We want to walk independently and enjoy ourselves. But when you feel that I need my Lord to walk with me, he will walk with you every moment. I can tell you, by chanting the holy name of the Lord, by doing Bhagwan Nama Smarana every day, you will feel that the Lord is with you. In your thick and thin, in your good and bad experiences, the Lord is always with you. And you will feel that he will take you through that also. The one who has put you in it will take you through it also. That kind of experience you will get. And when there is a cognizance or consciousness of the Lord, then there is no karma. That is the best part of the story. What is our selfishness in that? I don't want to get bound by the karma. Please understand, I don't want to get bound by good karma also. Why? Good karma is good, na? Why good karma is bad? Because good karma also will take birth. If you have a good karma, to enjoy the fruits of good karma, you have to take birth again. Birth is not happiness, death is not happiness, disease is not happiness, and old age is definitely not happiness. So while you are coming back to enjoy your good karma, you have to go through birth, old age, disease and death. There is no option for you. You have to accept body like this, which will harbor disease, which will become old one day, which will die one day. So good karma is not good. Whatever makes you come back in the world, in the body, take birth, is not good. Whether it's Svarga Loka or Patal Loka or Earth Loka. Because everywhere, Brahma Bhuvanar Loka, Punaravritti no Arjuna. Krishna is telling in Geeta. Don't think Brahma is not going to die. Brahma also is going to die. He also has life, beginning and end. Indra also has beginning and end. You also have beginning and end. And animal also, bird also. Everybody who is taking birth. Jatassahi dhruva mrutyur. In Gita he said, that which is born has to die. That which dies has to take birth again. So don't be attached to good karma. Don't be attached to doing punya karma. Yajna, homa, this and that and dana dharma. Well, you are accumulating punya karma. To enjoy the fruits of that karma, you have to come back again. If you do bad activities, you will have to come back again to suffer the bad activities, the papa karma. So we don't want papa karma, we don't want punya karma. We want only akarma. We want bhakti. We want attachment to the Lord. We want that activity which we should do, which is not going to bind us anymore. And that is the science of Bhagavad Gita. And that is the science which we need to learn in this life. If there is no attachment to the Lord, the life will not be happy. My experience, my heartfelt, truthful experience to you I want to share, that in this last 40 years, and before there were many years of my college and without the Lord, the happiness began when I started chanting Hare Krishna. If there was no happiness, and if there was no long lasting happiness, I would have given up chanting long back. I have tried. Dam nahi hai uske andar. I would have left it. But today also, after 40 years, why I am coming to you and telling you? And I don't think I am telling you in a very mild way. I am telling you in a very strong way. I am telling you in a very convincing way. I am sure you must be feeling that I am convinced what I am speaking. I am not talking philosophy and theory. I am talking about my practical experience of my life, that if there was no long lasting happiness, I would have given up chanting Hare Krishna long back. I would have stopped putting tilak long back. I would not have worn dhoti kurta any time in life. But because there is tremendous happiness in this life, there is happiness in the middle of misery also. That also I have experienced. That is why I am not giving up this life. And that is why I am telling you, please take up this life. Life is very short. To all of you, I don't have to tell. Anyway, we are all in the second half of life. Is it not true? All of us know, majority of people sitting here, less is remaining, lot has gone. So now, is there any time to waste to do worldly gossip, talk about worldly things? There is very less time. Now there is decisive time. Like, exam comes closer, na? 1 month remaining, 15 days remaining. So you can't say कि I'll go to play cricket. अभी पढ़ो, मैं तो fail होना ही है. That way, less time is remaining, lot of work is remaining. है ना? Lot of work is remaining and time is very less. So what we should be doing, if you know that lot of time work is remaining and less time is there, you will work hard day and night. I remember in first MBBS, I didn't study much. And one day I went to hostel and I saw people studying like crazy. Itna bada books, they are studying like anything. I got mad. And that 1 month, I studied for 22 hours a day. I slept for only 2 hours, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Believe me. Because I felt if I don't study, I will fail. And I studied for 1 month, 22 hours a day, and I got first class in first MBBS. I said next time I will not do waste of time. I will study from beginning only. Who will sleep only for 2 hours for 1 month and suffer like this? I was not in this world only. I was somewhere else only. I was all time studying in fear of failure. You tell me now, if you come to know, okay, I'm 65, I'm 70, I don't know when there will be a call, and I'm not ready to go back to God. My karma is not enough washed off. Then what will happen? Come back again. New mother, new father, new family, new duty, new life, new old age, new disease, everything will come again, na? If you know truthfully that this life here is enough suffering, would you like to come back again? To have the same experience again? No, maybe I'll get better experience next time. But you see around, there are better experiences around you also, na? They're also unhappy. You see top, suffering. You see middle, suffering. You see down, suffering. You see you, suffering. So why you want to come back again? Yad gatva nivartante tad dhamam param mama. All of us should aim at going back to Godhead, going back to Krishna Loka, where Krishna is there. From there is no return, there is no birth, there is no old age, there is no disease, there is no death there. That's what I want. I don't want to get again birth, again death, again old age, again disease. And that science of how to get out of this bondage of birth, old age, disease and death is given in Geeta. Read that. Don't waste time looking television and watching nonsense, YouTube and all social media. No benefit for you. It's only waste of time. The time that is with you can help you to connect with the Lord. Please understand. Human life, human time is powerful enough to connect you with the Lord. And if you waste that, it will not come back again. Millions of dollars you pay, you will not buy one moment which you have lost. One moment you have lost, misused, it will not be given back to you. No time, please, in the science of life. Time is flowing with its own speed. You have to understand how to use that time. My time as a human being is very powerful, very meaningful, very useful. Cat's time, dog's time, no meaning because no connection with God. But your time, my time can connect you with the Lord. You can choose and you can connect with the Lord. That is all in your independence, your free will, your free desire. So let us all conclude that our karma is binding us with the fruits, good or bad. Our bad karmas is going to give bad fruits, but a karma is going to get you free from the karma phala and will help you to attain the Lord. Knowledge is not useful unless it is practiced. Becoming pandita or a scholar or a philosopher, no use. We want transformation of the heart. And that heart, we want transformation to become favorable to the Lord, anukula to the Lord. Then life will become happy from right now. It will become blissful from right now and it will remain blissful till the end of life. At the end of life, yam yam vapi saran bhavam tyajyate ante kalavam. Krishna says in Geeta, whatever you think at the moment of death, you will attain that state without fail. And next sloka he says, anta kale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. If you remember me at the end of life, you will come back to me. Choice is yours. If you don't practice now, you cannot think of the Lord in the end. Whatever you are thought of in this life, that only you will remember. Whatever you are attached to, that only you will remember. If you are attached to the Lord now, you will remember Him at the moment of death. If you are attached to money or your family or this or that, all your life you are attached to that, that only will be remembered by you at the moment of death. Krishna has told that also. Antakalecha mam eva smaran muktva kalevara. Muktva means when you kalevar body, when you are living, you think of me, that time I will be attained by you. If you don't remember me, and whatever you remember, that you will attain without fail. Again, choice is yours. Knowledge is given to you. Choice is yours. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I hope my talk was.
So can you give some more example in simple language, akarma?
Akarma. I gave you simple examples of food. Everybody has to eat food, right? So what we do, we give up food that is not good for us. What gives lot of karma? That is non-vegetarian food, because it's killing. So killing karma is there. When you eat, when you get disease and karma. So we give up those foods which are not good for us, which are not good for the soul. Only accept those foods which are good for the soul. But cook that food and offer that to the Lord and make it prasada, not just satvika. Second example, you want to drink, you like drinking, so don't drink alcohol. Drink something, beverages like lemon juice, milk, and so many things are there, but offer to the Lord and eat as prasada. Don't let anything go in your mouth without being offered to the Lord. It's the first and most powerful thing that you can do to change your life. First and easy and most powerful thing is to only put prasad in your tongue, whether drink or food, the chewable, biteable or gulpable, whatever is, chusya, leya, whatever is there, 6 types of food, only accept when it is offered to the Lord. If you tell me, suppose today, ki no naivedya, then what I will do? I will not eat. However tasty, amchikili, attractive food is there, smelling very nice, tempting me, to not offer to the Lord, I will not take. Because I've understood from my Guru Maharaj that all food has to be offered to the Lord and eaten. Yajna sina santo gunjate sarva kilpishai. Huh? My devotees accept only food offered to me, and others who eat even Shakahari food eat only sin. This is Krishna's words, not my word. 3.13 you read. What other example you want to tell me?
Basically, it's not eating or drinking or whatever.
There is one example.
Every day,
every
life,
activity.
Every activity. So either you say that without expectation, if you do anything, then it is a karma.
No. Without expectation, when you do that karma for the Lord, then it is a karma.
The Lord is a misnomer here.
No, Lord is not a misnomer. Lord is misnomer till you don't understand Gita. Lord is unknown till you don't understand Gita. When you understand Gita, you know the Lord. Very simple. Why Lord is misnomer here? Because you have not studied about Him, not searched Him, not found Him, not investigated about Him. Prime Minister of Greenland is a misnomer here because you don't know him. Where is Greenland? Where is the Prime Minister? What is his name? But Modi you know because you have studied him. Whatever you search, you will find. Knock and door shall be open. Seek and you will find. Why the Lord is misnomer? The Gita is for you and me. It's not a misnomer. Till the time we don't study Gita, Lord will remain misnomer. For the devotee, as I told Tukaram's example, the life of the devotee is not without the Lord. Salavishi Hati Dharuniya, his experience with Lord is with me all the time. Where is the question of being misnomer? Like I'm a doctor, for example. I can practice to make a lot of money, and money will come by my hard work, by my skill, by my talent. But I can choose to serve the Lord through my profession, and my profession will become perfect. I can tell you there are many students who are devotees, who are doing MBBS. They have told, sir, I have taken admission just to serve people in the name of God, in God consciousness, free of charge in your hospitals. I can name you 4 students right now who are studying their MBBS and ophthalmology and other branches, waiting to pass out and join our hospital, where there is no sinful activity, there is no non-vegetarian, only prasadam, only no corruption, no ulterior motivation, clean practice in the name of the Lord. So you have choice to use your profession, use your money in service to the Lord. Everybody has money, everybody is earning money. I can use it for myself or I can use it to serve the Lord. Choice is mine. Every single activity what you do, you can go to foreign countries. So I go to foreign countries, for example. What I do, I visit temples in foreign countries. I go to Kerala, for example, for my health, for example. But here also I will find Guru Vayur, Ananta Padmanabha, Janardana Swami, Ranganatha. I will search and I will go there. I will not go to a dam or a waterfall. I am also touring. Every now and then I am touring only all time. Where I am going? I am going to temples, I am going to pravachans, I am giving pravachans, I am listening pravachans, I am going for yatra. So touring desire is there. Everyone wants to tour. But we are adjusting touring with the Lord. We are going to only Tirtha and Dhama and Tirtha Yatra. All your desires like this can be dovetailed with the Lord. Every single thing. You like to travel? Travel to holy places. I went to Kashmir. I went to Himalayas. But I don't go to see birds and everything. I go to Gangotri, Yamunotri, Panchakedar, Panchabadri, and I will find Gupta Kashi. I will find new places and I will take people there, tell the stories, I will investigate. That means what? My desire to travel, I am connecting with the Lord. Simple. I like to speak, right? So from childhood I like to speak. Bhaktrutva, what do you call it? Speech. Now I have learned to speak about Krishna. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
कोंकणी सांगता
सांग.
प्रभू रामचंद्र वनवास जालो
वनवास
ताजे नंतर पत्नी वियोग जालो आता हे काय कसं कर्म ताजे पहिले खंयचे अवतार आशिल्लो परशुराम अवतार आशिल्लो तांकां काय कसं नाही काय वायट काय जालें ताज्या पयलीं दुसरे अवतार आशिल्लो थोड्या दिवसा भितर थोड्या तासा भितर पोरगेन मारला आता प्रभू रामचंद्रान खंयची कर्म फल तेका मेळ्ळें
आमच्याकडे सांगू की इंग्लिश सांगू?
खंडीय सांगितलं नो प्रॉब्लेम.
बरं, okay. The Lord, the life of Lord Ram is Maryada Purushottama. Avajananti Mam Muda Manushim Tanumashita. When Lord Ramchandra Krishna, he says, when I come in the human being form, people misunderstand me as an ordinary person. But the Lord is coming as Lord Ram to teach us the principles of life, Maryada. आमची केलं मर्यादा पण विंगड असं, पण मर्यादा रियल मिनिंग इज रूल्स अँड रेग्युलेशन्स, आयडियल बिहेवियर. So Lord is coming here as an ordinary man to show you what is the life in material world. Lord has no karma. Lord is not suffering any karma. Lord is just showing you, if you are too attached to your wife, what happens. Lord is showing everything. If there is conflict in the family, what happens, how to handle. Today life, Lord is showing, if today there is happiness, tomorrow there will be misery. Today you are becoming king, tomorrow you are in the forest. Life is like that only. This Ram is showing you, don't be too attached. It can change like this. One evening it can change from kingdom to forest. Don't be too attached to worldly wealth and worldly position.
आपण वचनाबद्दल वनवास आहे.
How to follow the word given to others. How to respect father's word given for you.
So he performed that promises.
He exemplified how to live as a best human being. In misery, in happiness. Not only in happiness. Happiness may everybody can show best behavior. Your real nature can come out when you are in misery, right? So he showed how to remain the same in misery and the same in happiness. Not affected.
Samata.
Samata. Sukhe dukhe samay krutva labha labho jaya jayo. Remain same in happiness and sorrow, success and failure, happiness and misery. That is the perfection of life. Lord is showing you by his example. He has no karma. Please understand. Lord has no karma. Lord is apapa vidha. There is no karma can bind a Lord. Naham karmani limpanti. Karma cannot bind me, Lord says. But still he comes and shows you. This is how it is. Mahajano yenagatasya pantha. You live like this, life is like this. You live like this, life is like this. Prabhu, the Lord is there in mine and your life constantly. Only you have to know it. I'll give an example to you, very funny example, but very wonderful example. There are two twins in the mother's womb. Mother is pregnant for 7 months and they both are conscious. And they are talking. Hey, I heard there's somebody called Mother in whom we are living. I heard that there is somebody called Mother who is eating and she is feeding us through the umbilical cord. Other says, I don't believe because I don't see her. Where is she? No, but we are within her. So there is a discussion long time. One is saying there is mother, other is saying there is no mother. And then they both come out one day and they see the mother and then they believe. That is called as delivery. So deliverance will make you understand that there is mother and there is God. In the womb, you have knowledge. If you have knowledge, you understand that I am within my mother. If you have no knowledge, you only believe, where is the mother? We are here, I am here, you are here, where is the mother? There is only amniotic fluid here. And I don't know who is there. What you are talking is nonsense, there is no mother. What is the reality? Even if you don't see, there is a mother who is taking care of you, who is eating, maintaining herself, walking every day, going to doctor, and want to have you as a child. And then one day you take birth and you start drinking her breast milk. And that time you know, yes, she is my mother. She loves me. She loved me before also. She was always there. I didn't know. But the fact is she was always there. She was always caring for us even though I didn't know. That is how the Lord. We are still in the womb, bound. You are not yet delivered. You get delivered, He will come to you. Any other question? Okay, go on offer. Any other question anybody has? Please ask. Please take to this spiritual life seriously. Don't just limit it to listening to a pravachan once in a month or once in a year. Practice it. If you believe what I said, do it. Don't just do, oh, 1 hour we spend in good things we heard, very nice. And now we again keep doing the same thing. Then there will be no way. It's called Kunjarasthana. What is Kunjarasthana, you know? The elephant will go to river, take nice bath in the river, come out and put all the dirt again and go. We don't want to take Kunjarasthana. We want to cleanse ourselves once and for all. Don't waste our time. Okay? Shall we end here?
Yes.